Hello, welcome to the last episode of Nerdcast this series. Yeah.
No
Sad
more.
music plays.
Sad.
As always, I am the one and only host, Matthew. I am joined today by Katie, Liz, shut up, Alex, and Potter.
Hello.
How are you all?
Good.
Spitting.
Tired,
Tired.
Tired.
as always.
Last week, how are you, Katie? Tired. Week before, how are you, Katie? Tired. Week
Fall
before, I don't
asleep
think she's on
easy.
Someone's been up all night.
I really haven't.
Well, I wasn't round, so
Oh, it's all coming out now.
was it
Jeremy
Guy?
Kyle.
Yeah, maybe.
God damn you, Guy. It's supposed to be mine. So,
Yeah.
first topic of today, Star Wars. Shocker. New cast. The cast
The
has
new
finally
cast.
been put out.
Mhm.
You want to talk a bit about that, Mr. Mango?
Absolutely. The first thing I'm slightly upset about is that it wasn't received terribly well. But I really liked the choices. I mean, the only two that I really recognise are the guy who did Gollum and
Yeah.
one of the Weasley brothers.
As I say, there's a few names in there which.
I don't necessarily need a role that I recognise because otherwise, if they're in Star Wars, I'm going to be thinking of them doing that role instead of being this new character.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Opinions?
Well, I haven't seen like the new. I like the fact that they've brought the old characters back. Yeah,
They're
like
not
all the.
Lando Calrissian.
Huh?
Not Lando Calrissian. Is he dead?
Tell you what made
I'm
me.
not sure.
Do you know what made me so happy?
What?
R2D2.
Well, that he's still alive.
I genuinely thought he was dead.
Yeah, like,
I think it was about 3 years ago. I swear down, I heard somewhere that the guy who played R2D2.
No, the guy who plays
died.
overweight pilot number one's been, well, not been
Hawkins.
killed, but he's dead. No, not Hawkins. He's still alive. But overweight pilot number one from
Oh.
episode 5, he's dead.
No, but I genuinely thought he was not with us anymore. It made me really happy that he was alive.
yeah, like I like the fact that all the original characters are back, but I haven't seen one single new person that they've introduced in any other thing.
Yeah, so I can't remember her name. I think she was someone Daisy on IMDb. It's like her big thing, which she's most famous for, is that she's going to be in Star Wars 7.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry, no.
Daisy Ridley.
Ridley.
Yeah, it's close
Ridley.
to my name.
Good job, Pa. He's just sort of sitting here on his phone, just looking things up.
It was like a long list.
I'm not
system or
exactly
something.
smart with the Star Wars characters.
You're not
but-
exactly smart.
I'm not exactly smart, no, but there was a rumour at one point that Zac Efron was going to be on it, and I wanted to be on there just to ruin it. Or is that bad?
If he was going to be in Star Wars,
He was
then
going to be Han Solo's son.
I would have
Yeah,
had to kill someone.
I think everyone would be pretty annoyed.
Here's something I want to work out. Is Jar Jar dead? By this point, surely. Gungans don't have that particularly long lifespan, so you know.
Yeah,
He's gone. But no, something I wanted to bring up. Have any of you been watching Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
Did you see the most recent episode?
Yeah.
With the guy who voiced Darth Vader, and they actually had Carrie Fisher.
Oh my god.
And they said, we're going to have to run away from her house because she's a bit nuts.
I
I
Oh,
openly
brilliant.
criticised her, but it was fantastic. She just came out with a broom and said, it's not funny, then why am I laughing?
I was around my nan's the other day and I stopped on Big Bang Theory.
Mm.
She's about, I think she's about 78. She loved it.
Yeah, it's really good. And apparently that's still not the Star Wars episode because that's still yet to come out. Apparently it's come out in the US, but we're a couple of weeks behind them.
Oh.
yeah.
So.
But yeah, also Star Wars. You remember a while ago I talked about how they're doing a line of kids books
Yeah.
for like kids if they like Star Wars. It'll help them get knowledge from going from episode 6 to the new one.
Uh-huh.
Well, supposedly they're doing a load of adult novels as well.
Now, what do you mean by adult
Yeah.
novels?
No.
This is something we need to clarify.
Are we talking...
It's not pornography, Alex.
But is it close to it?
No.
So what do you mean by
Adult novels means novels for adults.
Yeah, but then there was 50 Shades of Grey. Come on. That was an adult novel.
Forgive
No,
me
that
for
class is
immediately
porn.
jumping to this
Oh, was it?
conclusion.
Okay.
So what
It,
is it?
rather
Just-
than like adult novels, if I said it's going to be a Star Wars book, it's not going to be like a comic with kid stuff. It's
Okay,
gonna
so
be
instead
for
of
adults.
say like this, instead of Anakin beheaded Count Dooku and his head rolled away, it would be Anakin beheaded Count Dooku, blood spurted out everywhere, and it's more graphic.
Yeah, it'll be like a proper book, fine detailed, lots of description, like a proper like 400 page.
Yeah. Okay.
So a novel.
Yeah.
But one that's okay.
But it's
Awesome.
classified as adult novel. because it's adults.
No, I'm really I can't wait for that. Talking about books, actually, I received a surprise gift. I was given 3 books that were the illustrated scripts from the first 3 original Star Wars movies, and novels of those Star Wars movies, and like one of the first releases of the Force Unleashed book.
Nice.
I know.
When did you get that?
I got that. It was either Monday or Tuesday.
Take you this long to
Oh,
do
you
this?
finally got it.
Hmm?
You finally got it.
Finally got what? The books.
Those.
I didn't realise I was going to get them.
You just said surprise.
Yeah, the surprise.
I thought somebody was going to give you them from college.
It was someone from college, but I thought I was going to pay, but then it was just have these.
Oh,
Thanks.
Yeah, see, so you
You'll
can
have to
finally
pay.
get them. Oh god.
There's many more ways of payment.
I'll do that person's animation for them or something.
What kind of animation, Alex?
Normal animation.
We do know
Normal
how you're
animation.
thrusting.
Anyway, moving on from Star Wars and pornography. Marvel. Now, I don't know if this is completely true. It's only been sort of rumours and nothing official. But supposedly they're gonna kill Wolverine
No.
for good.
No!
It's rumoured that they want to kill him off, and they're gonna release a series of books called Three Months to Die and stuff like that,
God.
detailing his descent of how, like, apparently he loses his regeneration powers. And I think at the moment the story is that Sabretooth will kill him, which is his brother enemy character.
Huh.
But he'll stay around to like September, October time, and then
Yeah, they bring out the
Jeez.
comics
Oh, that's
like
really sad.
over the summer.
I think over mainly like November time. I think they're planning to do it.
Wow.
I don't know how this is going to affect films. I don't know whether Marvel are going to take this into the films as well.
Is this a big release, or is it just one of these sidetrack things like Marvel Zombies?
I've seen it on quite a few sites, but it's going to be a full-on.
So it's going to be recognised.
After
by
this,
Marvel.
Marvel supposedly won't do any new stuff for him.
Wow, that's
But I don't know
That's
whether this
unexpected.
is just Marvel Comics or Marvel Films. And in relation to Marvel Films, for the new films they're doing, if they are doing Wolverine, I've heard that they might be recasting him.
There's no one though that could take. It's like there's no one there that could take the role of Iron Man.
I think killing Wolverine in the comics and recast him in the movies
Do you think
would
that's
be
a good
the
idea?
biggest mistake
Oh,
ever.
biggest mistake. I was going to say. Yeah, I think I agree with you with that.
See, I think the only reason they want to kill him off is because it's become such a big character. But that's because they've mainly just done stuff on him. If they just leave him be for a little while and do other people, then he'll be alright.
Yeah,
I can't believe they're going to recast him.
that's
You know Wolverine.
that's quite depressing.
You know who he is,
actually.
don't you?
I know who he is, but I can't name actors.
I need
Seriously,
something more
that's-
upbeat.
Oh, I know
sad
his
face now.
name.
Hugh
Oh,
Jackman.
That's it. My friend is in love with him a little bit.
The ladies will surely miss his claws.
Ouch.
Oh,
Ooh.
Something
I think
to
either
think
bone
about.
claws or metal claws. That'd be pretty painful.
Yeah.
It's like Edward Scissorhands again.
Oh god, the movie was all shades of wrong.
Oh shit.
She's wrong.
It was a weird film, wasn't
The
it?
fact that it was only filmed in 3 shades most of the time, apart from when they were in the village, when they were like, "We got to make up for this. Let's make up."
Everything's
Just
Everything
colour.
colour.
So that was disgusting and inappropriate. In other news,
Yes.
PS4. In past updates over the past couple of months, they've recently done the update so it can actually play DVDs and films. Woo!
They also tried to do the update where it would be where it could be used as a capture device. Also, a capture device.
Okay,
could be
well,
used
if
with
you'd let me carry on, just pause it there. As well as this update, last week's update, I think it was 1.42, has focused on doing sharing of videos so you can capture gameplay with their new File Share app,
it. Okay.
which is mostly, it's really based on how you, because with PS4 you double click a button and it videos your gameplay, and because there's a mic in the remote control as well, you
Okay.
can record your voice.
That's awesome.
And they've really just tried to focus on capturing gameplay and being able to edit and share it.
Awesome. Okay.
But I don't know whether this will be an issue with copyright if you post something.
I don't know. I'm still. That's why I'm sort of happy that I don't do Let's Plays anymore, because the one thing I hate more than anything with video making, and I believe there's a problem with any video maker, is copyright. Just music or content is a real issue.
Okay, does this improve your thoughts of PS4 at all?
Hmm.
You can play DVDs now and you can share all your gameplay.
Can
and
you
videos.
play Blu-ray?
Yes.
Yes, but with the Wii, you can play tennis.
Depends on the consoles.
Whoa.
Anyone in this room that prefers Nintendo Wii?
I don't.
over gaming
I'd
consoles,
like to
get out
defend it.
now.
I'd like to defend it once in a while.
Off I go. I'm joking.
I must leave.
But is it alright if we go into television programs very quickly?
Well, you was just asking Kate a question.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Answer
apologies.
it, god damn it!
My apologies.
Oh.
Everyone stare at Katie.
Oh god, the tension's on now. No, I do enjoy it. I don't know. I'm still PS3, but
Good answer.
if it had the PS4 controller, I do like to feel the PS controller.
Yeah, you
You love the feeling.
Yes.
I do admit though, it is a very good controller.
I've always really liked the Xbox controllers. Although, to be fair, if you sneeze or anything, they'll just shoot out of your hand because you've got literally.
It always feels so weird if you play one console for a long time.
Yeah, then you
that's
switch
it.
to the other one.
It's so different.
I know. I usually can't play video games, but I especially can't play video games when it comes to switching controls.
Yeah.
But especially if you've been playing on the Wii a long time and then just go on the Xbox and you're playing as Master Chief.
You get the controller going, why won't it show?
I want to wave.
In the Flash came out Sunday, season 2.
I have no idea.
I'm
what this
so
series is.
happy.
Basically,
Neither do.
this series is it's based after a zombie apocalypse, so they found a cure for the zombies, but they're still zombies, but they come back to their normal mind,
Okay.
so they're still not living.
So
But they're
is
not
it?
cannibal animals. They have their old memories back.
So is it sort of like the attitude of District 9, where they're trying to accept them into society?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have to get daily drugs to stop them from going.
That sounds
savage
really
again.
cool.
And it's based around this one kid who goes off into his small village,
Yeah.
which are really anti-zombies who spent days killing them. And
Okay.
it's just about his struggle. And
I want to eat that arm so I can become like you.
no, it was pretty good actually. And the second series coming out, and it's pretty good.
What channel is it?
It's
What channel
BBC
is
Three
it? Oh, really?
on Sundays,
What time?
about 10.
Oh, that's alright actually, because that program that's on at 9 should be on
You can just get BBC iPlayer on the Xbox, Alex.
or my computer or my phone or any device.
Yeah.
in the house. Even the washing machine has it.
But it's a real different take on zombies because
Okay.
everyone
Good,
focuses on
because
the
we
actual
need that.
apocalypse, but this focuses on the after effects.
So is this a fairly new series that started then?
Well, no, it did. I think it was about
Well,
seven.
it did.
six
Well, it did
episodes.
series 1, and then
Last
it went
year.
on to series 2.
Yeah.
No,
In
this is-
series
this is-
1, there was only about 3 episodes,
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
and you basically got to learn.
Big difference.
You basically got to learn who the characters were
It's about last year.
and the basics.
So it's like a
of-
pilot season.
Yeah, that was the pilot season to see
Okay.
if everyone liked it, and I think a lot of people liked it because obviously they've made the second series now.
But I mean,
Yeah.
for a 3-part series, it was a really long time before
It
they
was a
decided
really
to do
long
the
time.
second series.
Do you think it's
Yes.
anything on The Walking Dead?
No, it's completely. To be honest, I can't compare them. They're
But
completely
they,
different.
they have zombies. That's the comparison that I make.
That's no comparison at all.
No.
Because the zombies, because in this, the zombies, when they bite people, they don't turn.
No,
The
they don't.
zombies are actually
Yeah,
just
but they're
people,
different types of
people that die came back alive,
Yeah.
and that's it. Once they bite, they don't turn.
There
you.
can be no more new zombies. They all die.
Until you die.
No,
No,
they can't. They can't.
It's only
be.
within when the virus spread. It was only those who died then turned, and then from there on out, no one knew.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm definitely give that a look if I can.
Yeah,
But I'm still,
I'd recommend it to anyone.
stuck on Fargo at the moment. Oh my god! Has anyone else here watched it?
I started giving it a watch. I think it's
It's very good. Who is the person main lead?
Martin
Bilbo Baggins.
Freeman.
Thank you, Martin Freeman.
God. You said that as if you said that loads of times.
I hope this isn't.
All of
Oh,
Martin
no.
Freeman.
Is it okay if I throw around just some small spoilers?
No.
No.
No, because it depends on who watches it and who watches this. Because it might be very
define
upset.
your-
5 people here.
It depends, because that is spoilers. Do you mean stuff that has like appeared in the adverts, or do you mean full on?
Well, it probably would have. It's suggested in the adverts. He plays a very good psychopath.
Yeah,
Well, trying not to be a psychopath, but
Yeah.
on the verge.
just like you.
But there's this very good scene where who I'm suspecting to be his counterpart in future murders is being interrogated, and he just goes over to the toilet and starts taking a shit. Just while this guy's talking to him, and that's how he gets him to leave. He didn't do it just through violence or anything. It's just
That is beautiful.
I know. That's not gonna get my teachers to stop telling me to do stuff.
You
Like
are
a
not
shit in
going
the
to
corner.
take a shit in front of your teacher.
So, yeah, that's our audience. We've got Alex will strip naked. Get
No.
some money in. He will drink horse semen. He gets some money in. And now he will take a shit in the corner at his college.
So you're saying in the corner, it's gonna be right in the middle of the sodding room.
Oh, nice.
Just laid out.
God, you've come a long way from putting egg in your hair.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, for Alec.
That's another one.
Alec Mango's days out.
Alec Mango.
Alec.
I'm
Alexandra.
pretty sure there's an X in there
It's
somewhere.
Alexander.
Alexandra.
Why can
I don't care. As long as there's mango in there somewhere.
Alexander.
No, his
Elliot.
new name.
Some Elliot Williams.
Come on, Ryan, tell him.
Who wants to hear his new name?
Tell the people.
Gary!
Gary!
I think he's gonna have a seizure.
Gary!
Glitter.
He hasn't even seen.
Gary
He
Glitter.
hasn't even seen a video. You haven't even seen a YouTube video that you got that from.
No, I don't want to, because it's going to be annoying. It's going to make me hate it more.
Gary!
I don't need to. Sod it.
So I
This
finally,
man's come up
I finally
with
got all
it.
caught up with Game of Thrones last night.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, only took me what 4 hours.
excellent. Was there a lot of
Boobs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know hinting was needed there.
lots of boobs, lots of sex, lots of death. It's such an amazing
It
series.
really is. And the
It's
plot,
It's like
I don't
porn.
remember it, but
It's
I'm pretty
porn
sure it
that
was
the
good.
whole family can enjoy.
Yeah.
It certainly sounds
Really?
like it with boobs everywhere.
It's got some
and-
massive dicks in it,
Some of them get
Oh,
chopped
hey.
off.
and some big penises.
Oh, hey.
So you guys Game of Thrones fans?
Yeah, definitely.
Never seen
But
it.
like, I know that you and Katie like Game of Thrones, but you're both like first series at the moment.
Second series,
Yeah.
I'm
yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
I saw the White Walkers.
I haven't seen it. Woohoo! I'm on
Yeah.
my own.
This series now is really focuses on the White Walkers.
Yeah, I heard that it did. Apparently, they had a lot of screen time,
Yeah, they did.
which is awesome because medieval
Yeah.
zombies. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Wouldn't you love the world just like that today?
No,
I would.
I don't want to live in fear of blue-eyed people coming up and tearing my head off.
I'd be one.
Wait.
Yeah, the podcast.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just take my contacts out.
Rumour news is only really going to focus between me and Alex because you guys won't have a fucking
Oh.
clue what we're
Pause.
talking about.
Fine. It's fine. I'm used to it.
Warhammer
Yeah.
7th edition rulebook rumoured to come out in May.
When did
Well,
the
not
6th
May,
edition
just-
rulebook come out?
Like Christmas, bit before that.
Jesus Christ.
Too many rules.
Basically,
definitely.
Not enough fun.
it's supposedly going to cost £99 for the
You about to
hardcover
hit me.
booklet.
No, I was
No,
going
no,
like
it's
that. I'm pointing at you. You are right. No,
£99 for the hardcover book.
That's mad.
It is. And apparently,
Hard.
anyone that has the 6th edition
Yeah.
are allowed to download a free PDF with the changes. Which,
Well,
ma-
I have 5th edition,
which
so
makes me
I'm way
think
behind.
there can't be that many changes anyway if you can just fit
Yeah.
into PDF and give it out for free.
Oh, it's madness.
Just kind of
It's
wanna
just-
get money.
It's just still falling downhill.
Well, I'm working on my Terror Army at the moment, so I'm just painting them up so they look nice. I don't care about what rules they have.
I'm just going to start building mine out of Lego.
We discussed this, didn't we, last week, where... or was it last... No, it was the week before, where you said that they should have Warhammer Lego.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not.
It'd be cheaper.
Well, yes, but it's just more models. It's like them creating all these different forms of Warhammer. Like
With
you've
more
got-
models, we just replace ours with that.
I mean, it would be cool, though, because then you could add on the upgrades without having to glue it.
Exactly.
Those are alright idea.
more easier.
And then build like the Titans out of Meccano.
Exactly. They look beautiful.
Beautiful. So,
You guys got anything to talk about?
no, but I have. If I can.
Not right now. Come back to me later.
Okay.
Call me. Hey.
Would it be alright if I sidetracked onto what you were talking about a couple of weeks ago, Space Engineer?
Yeah.
I've been looking at. It has been out a fairly.
Oh
long
yeah, it's
time.
not on. It's only on PC.
Yeah, I thought it would be, but it's it's still in its beta stage.
Yeah, I know. It's
Um, But
got more to do. with it.
I've watched numerous videos of ships crashing and
Yeah.
stuff, and it looks very sweet.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's really realistic with damage and stuff.
well, yeah, but the thing is, though, that I was watching this massive ship crash into this asteroid, and then there were bits of the ship that really shouldn't have been where they were.
I know.
But yeah, I really do like the crashing, the sort of where a piece of metal will hit a rock, it will crease in,
Yeah,
battle damage. I think it looks really nice.
it's a beautiful game.
Yeah.
I wish it had come out on console.
I do as well, because then it really doesn't matter what sort of card you have in a computer, a graphics card, because it's going to be laggy for everyone if it's going to be laggy.
Yeah.
But talking about games, there's been no announcements for this game, but I just thought what people's thoughts were on it. Halo 5. Have you seen the teaser cinematic trailer for it? It must have come out months ago.
Too much Halo.
Well, yes, there is too much Halo, but it was. I think Master Chief's gone a bit rogue. For some reason, he was wearing a Jedi-like cape because everyone thought it was Battlefront, because he was just hooded up. You couldn't see his body armor or anything. But because of, I know there's maybe a bit of a spoiler, but Cortana met her end at the end of Halo 4, and he keeps the memory unit that she was originally stored in. There's a bit where he's just sort of holding it, looking at it. But so I'll go to our sound person first. Katie, what do you think about a new game being released, or do you think they should just behead the series where it stands?
Well, I haven't played it personally, but I know that.
Anymore.
Why would you play it? But I know that apparently in recent years, like where they've remade it, people are like, they have no idea. Like,
Well,
You're not a big fan.
I remember you saying that
Halo.
you were saying about people trying to comment and say what they want in the new one,
But
and
then
no
they
one
don't
listening.
The new company 343, which took over Bungie Studios, they are great at recreating a game because they recreated the first game, Combat Evolved. But then when they came out with their first new game, Halo 4, it was terrible. They're great at recreating games, and I believe they're going to do Halo 2. But no, they can't do new games.
Yeah,
not at all.
when you whisper right by the mic, it doesn't sound like whispering Potter.
It sounds like yelling.
You're not really too fond of Halo, are you, Potter?
To be fair, I haven't played it. I tried, I think it was like Halo Reach one time, but I couldn't really get into the series. So if I started with Halo Reach, was that a good starting point?
I think so, because it's set way before all of the others. It's just graphically, you're going to be a bit confused had the remastered version had not come out, because you would have gone from a game that came out a couple of years ago to a game that came out over 10 years ago.
The thing I find about Halo is that no one new gets excited about new stuff. It's just old fans that.
Well, I think I've lost my faith. There
There
used to be a
the
time.
old fans are just.
There used to be a time where I was more obsessed about Halo than I am Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I know,
No,
hard to imagine.
I'll be honest. I'm glad you've changed.
I know, I'm glad I've changed. I've seen the light.
You're a slightly bit less annoying now.
Well, to be fair, at that time I had my high-pitched voice as well, so it probably added to it. But no, I think they should absolutely stop.
Yeah.
Because Bungie's come out with their new game, Destiny, I think it is,
See, I think that looks alright.
which is a cross between Halo and Star Wars,
Yeah.
and it looks very nice.
It's a beautiful game. Okay, have you seen the new concept art for Firefly?
I don't think I have.
Was there
I
any
may have
concept art?
done, but
Yeah, it's been released in the past week.
Okay.
It all looks really
Can you
lovely.
send pictures to me?
No.
Well, I'm gonna. The fans are gonna be.
We're on the
Good
Firefly
stuff.
website. They've released like a little. You know how we talked about the 3D map?
yeah.
They've released a little picture of that, and it just released scenery pictures and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. It's like where the photo cinematic
Yeah.
part where it has like Serenity coming in
Yeah.
and landing. Yeah, I've seen that.
No, but I mean actual pictures as well from concept
No, I
art.
haven't seen that.
Oh.
Oh, it looks really nice.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Good.
Still, have you heard of a release date yet? A full-on official one yet?
No, just summer.
Yeah, still waiting for that. Again, summer's getting pretty close.
It is getting pretty close.
You want to give us an idea of beginning, end, middle?
Please.
Bees. Did we talk last week about Guardians of the Galaxy?
I was just thinking about
We
that.
did mention it.
But did we mention his appearance? No, we didn't. Did you wanna?
No, I mentioned who might appear. Nathan Fillion said that he might appear. But now we have more news. Stan Lee, who's like featured in pretty much every
Everything.
single
Mm.
Marvel. He was in an interview and he said that I don't know if I'll make a cameo in this because obviously I didn't write it, so I don't want to take credit or
No.
just like appear in it. But now he's changed his mind and he's doing a cameo.
Oh, excellent.
And all he's given away is that he will be with a pretty lady.
The funny thing that Kate hopes.
Yeah, the thing that I hoped was I knew Nathan Fillion was definitely going to make a cameo in there. And I was
Yeah.
thinking, pretty lady. I've seen Firefly and I've seen him dressed as a woman in that. Maybe he's the pretty lady.
But
Yeah.
Stanley hanging out with a cross-dresser and a cross-dresser as Nathan Fillion.
I wouldn't pass that opportunity.
I really respect Stanley quite a lot. I mean,
yeah, with his age, he certainly still gives it his best.
Yeah.
I mean, he made his appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second
Yeah.
one.
And he even does stuff like Simpsons where they just take the piss out of him and he just goes for
Talking
it.
about The Simpsons, sorry Potter, there was a cameo that that was rumoured that apparently in Star Wars 7 they'll make the iguana or whatever that the two sisters of Marge have.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
will make an appearance.
That's genius.
Really?
It won't be like a speaking part or anything. It'll probably
Oh,
be like
that'd
if
be
they go
right.
to a cantina or something, you just see it sort of.
What do you mean it will make an appearance?
Well, I'm not sure whether.
Do you mean there'll be an iguana in it? In which case, that's
Yeah, there'll
not-
be an iguana.
But I don't. There's going to be the Simpsons one. The Simpsons one is an
Well,
animated one, Alex.
Yeah, I know, but it will be just what they'd imagine it would look like if it were,
So an iguana.
but just a big one.
So it's just they're just going to have an iguana in it.
Yes, but it's gonna be a reference.
I think they're just going to have an iguana.
Yeah, I think they're just going to have an iguana in it, Alex.
Sorry, Alex.
I don't think it's going to be a Simpsons reference.
Yes, but maybe they plan it as a Simpsons.
Well, no, 'cause
reference.
it'll-
because then it's something that they can
No,
pass
let me
off.
just-
Instead
let me
of
just
having
say-
Marge or someone
No,
walking
no, no.
along, they've got an iguana which they can pass in Star Wars as well as the
Let me
Simpsons.
outline the main thing wrong with that. If they were going to go for any one of the animated things to reference, it'd be Family Guy because of the links they have for Family Guy.
So what would they? I don't know. A baby with a massive
Right,
head.
maybe. Makes more sense than a fucking iguana.
It's a new-
When have you ever seen an
Sith Lord,
iguana
He just walks on
in
with his
Star
face on the
Wars?
floor. just
Stewie
looks
just
right.
time travels by accident, like, oh no, and goes out again.
But sorry, Potty, you were going to.
No, it was only a very small point about
Yeah.
Stanley being in Big Bang Theory, and Sheldon tried to go in his house and then he got
That was
Yeah.
a fantastic
order.
episode.
I mean, a bit of, well, I don't know, if you're a big fan, I suppose you would have that sort of reaction, but really, is he that dumb? He's really smart, but to be that dumb about sarcasm.
Yeah, but you have to have a
It's
drop somewhere.
It's not really.
Can't be perfect.
It's like being sarcastic is more social people know more about this kind of thing. He's
Yeah.
In a
locked
way-
in his room most of his life.
Yeah.
In a way, genetically, he's given up his abilities to be social for his ability to be knowledgeable.
In a way, he's a character in a TV show, and that's supposed to be one of the funny things about him. So you know,
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
a bit
naturally,
Yeah.
It's a writer's choice.
Yeah.
naturally, people with disabilities can't pick up on tones of voice sometimes. Like people really struggle with it. Like they can't pick up sarcasm. That's just how it works.
Yeah, I know how it is with some people.
Really, is that how it works? Is it?
Yes, it is how it works. What are you gonna do about it?
What are we looking at?
So
Pigeon
everyone's
dove.
just staring out of the
That
window.
pigeon has claimed the
It's a
tree.
pigeon dove on top of the tree.
Pigeon dove.
Oh,
it might be the same one from your garden.
it's not a pigeon dove, it's a
just
pigeon.
normal pigeon.
Fuck you.
It's a pigeon.
You have two types of
Ow!
pigeons. Oh,
Liz got,
got-
real into.
you got
proving
London
that
pigeons
was a
and you've got
pigeon.
Pigeon and pigeon
No, I
dove.
just hit my hand on my chair.
Okay, Liz, it's a
and then you've
pigeon.
got dead pigeons.
Just don't burn yourself
Calm
again,
down.
Liz.
Hey, that wasn't even me. That was someone else.
There's no going. Take my love. Take my land.
Take me where I cannot stay. I don't care. I'm still free. You can't
Obviously,
take the
take me
sky from
wherever.
me. Take me now.
Take me out.
All right.
Bend over then. Wait.
Take me down to the bottom. We'll get some
Check
jiggy
it
thing
down.
going on. Take me out with my gut.
Oh my god.
Too far. Too far.
I'm not gay, but it's okay. You
I
can
am.
go there anyway.
Oh my goodness.
We are young and we are free. Let's experiment, you and me.
Do you ever do bloopers?
Well, now we do.
Yeah.
This is the best song
We
ever.
have to put this on. Right, lyrics. Make it into lyrics and we'll actually do this. Right, I have to ask about your last video, Blue Peanut.
Yes. Okay. So.
What was that
what the
animation?
Yes,
was
that was
that?
animation.
That's what I was going to talk
It was
like.
a blue peanut.
I've been
testing.
working on my show
What
reel.
was it? A minute? Just a blue peanut. came like that.
Admittedly, that piece of music was originally used in a strip club video.
How did you find the strip club video?
It was a Halo machinima, so they were all.
He's
in
on
one.
about Pornhub again. Big dicks, big trees.
Yes, let's talk about that actually. Pornhub are saving the world. For every 100 views that they're getting on their big dick category, they will plant a tree or a shrubbery.
See now,
I will make sure they plant 10,000
Oh,
trees.
mate.
I
Make a
heard about
forest.
this on another YouTube channel. But see, Alex actually heard about this because he was watching Pornhub at the time and saw a little
Yeah, he tries to
advertisement.
cover it up,
But
but you know.
the only character.
And the funny thing is,
Yeah.
it's on the big dick category.
Hey!
Hey, but they could have. It could have been a guy with a thing doing it to a woman.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Basically, there is a
Explain
medical
tickler.
condition. Do not check me on the name. I think I remember the name of it. It's called dialysis, okay? And basically, a man will have a normal penis, normal size, fully
Bless you.
functional.
Bless
Thank you.
Brian's in the mic.
But
It hurts.
even though they have the normal size, fully functioning one, they also have a little tiny penis underneath their original penis.
Two penises.
But the thing is, they are both fully functional.
Then they can fuck both holes.
That's why I call it the tickler, because it's not big enough to reach around to the bum,
Bottom.
the bottom.
The behind.
So
Bottom.
I call it the tickler because it tickles that little area in between.
Ah.
And they are both fully functional. So when the big one gets tied, the small one can go in, but then the woman wouldn't feel anything.
Do they go at the same time?
They go at
Yeah,
the same
so-
time.
So it's basically having a double.
You're basically having a double
Oh my
orgasm.
god, I want one.
But what if, like, you were masturbating?
You have to
Would you
When
focus
they
on
get-
one or
Or
the
do you
other,
do
or
one?
both at the same time?
But do you think you'd need two
tend to like-
condoms?
Huh?
Do you think you'd need two condoms?
That's
you
true.
would.
Could you go to
but,
both
the,
holes?
but the thing is,
Yeah, you
though,
did.
It looks
But
like
the-
you're flossing.
I didn't say that. No one heard me. No one heard my question. That's fine.
What was that?
No, no.
No, what was
No,
your
no.
question? What was your question,
I was
Alex?
going to say, could you go for both holes?
Oh God. we
well, it
already
depends
had
if the little
this.
one was big enough to go round and
Yeah, but
just
then
go.
the big one would be the round to go round.
Oh, but then you'd have to. The
You'd
man
have
would have to be like
you'd have to
upside
angle
down.
it very straight, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, it'd be
No,
very sort of-
no, the woman would be laying down flat. You'd be upside down. The little one could go to the train,
Oh my goodness.
and then the big one can kind of sort of. go
Basically,
around
like,
the
this
end.
is
you'd have
too
an
much
amazing time in
organisation.
zero gravity.
Oh my
You need
god!
like a diagram or something. You know.
Who
Yeah,
wants to
I
join
mean-
the Mile High Club?
I can't afford that shit.
No, but that's why you just buy a cheap flight on EasyJet and then try and both get in the toilet.
Dude, have you ever been into the toilets on your own? I don't think you want to go in there with someone else.
Well, I make sure I bring like Dettol, Flash, clean the whole fucking thing out, and then disinfect the whole toilet
Area.
area.
You know what the mile high
And the
club is, don't you?
stewardesses, because they.
Having
well,
sex when you're a mile high in a plane.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Why?
Because you're having sex in a plane. In the sky.
Yeah, but planes jolt and
Do
getting
astronauts
back.
have sex?
Less work for you. No,
Here's a
trust
question.
me.
Do
On
they
the
have
ISS
sex?
space station, you would not want to, but mainly because they're all men, but there's
Just
women as
riding
well.
the turbulence.
They are videoed
Yeah.
all the time.
What, in every single room?
Apart
in
from their
every
bedroom,
inch?
which is only big enough to fit one person anyway. And if two people went in there, then they'd know because they would see them both go in there. And they have a strict deadline scheduled to do anyway. So I mean, the guys might have a quick rub one out when they're in their bed, but apart from that,
Nice.
I wonder if they can get porn videos up
you
there.
wouldn't really want to do that kind of stuff in space anyway, because eventually it'd just be like a snow globe.
Oh.
We talked about this in the first episode. I mean, where does it all sort of go? Does it go? Say if you're not wearing.
Imagine if you're on one side of the space station, you're doing it, and on the other side, someone's just yawning. Or they're just like, oh look, toothpaste.
Oh.
I think this toothpaste's gone a bit off.
Houston, we have a problem.
That's fantastic.
No, but
18 plus.
Could you imagine though? You do, and then like it messes up all your equipment because it gets on like the.
Imagine that report.
We can't
Then you
launch
have
because
to
it's
explain-
sticky.
And then you have to explain how it broke.
That'd be awkward.
On a serious note, did any of you actually watch the Live in Space series?
No.
I wanted to, but I never got round to
I really
it.
recommend. I believe it's on 4OD. I really recommend it. It's really interesting.
Okay. But yeah, but back to my question.
Your
Say if you-
question?
Because you need gravity for anything to work out.
Are you cold, Potter?
No, I twitch all the time.
Is
Yeah.
this the 2 holes question again?
No. But that could be another question.
No!
If you're not wearing a condom and you reach the point,
Yeah.
does it go in or does it just sort of?
Yeah, it would go.
Does it just float back
Yes,
out?
it would go
Depends
in.
on
'Cause
gravity.
It goes in the direction that is. Because our
Yes,
gravity.
but then it would lose momentum.
No, it wouldn't. That's the thing about gravity. It takes so long to lose momentum. It will go straight.
Straight and true.
It just if
Straighter
say,
than I
say
ever was.
It was a zero gravity here, and these guys went here and I went like that. It would just carry on going all the way down until the shape.
That's what it does in GTA though. It goes.
It would keep on going for a long time until it hits
I
something.
was really confused.
Space
You
station
just do
window.
that on GTA.
Someone go for a
Yeah,
spacewalk.
when
and
they're
it just-
getting ready, like when they're getting ready for a race, yeah, it goes. Oh no, when
No,
they win
if you win a
if you
celebration,
win, you
issue,
go boom in your face.
it's a celebration cost.
You can't do it while you're waiting. You know when
I
you're like,
I
ready
prefer the thrusting one though. It's amazing. It's proper.
Bend over, Matt.
If only we
Man!
had visual, right?
If only we had video right now. It means if I die, you gotta put my house down.
What?
Funny character.
Peter Griffin. Come here, Jesse. Come here, Jesse. Oh, do you want the ball, Jesse? Do you want the ball?
Get
It's
your
gonna be-
fat space ass back here.
Get your fat ass back here, Chris.
It's so good.
Quick, do your Gollum.
Oh, my throat's a bit sore, but.
Stupid fat hobbitses! You really didn't see it!
You know what I'm gonna ask you to do?
No.
Do a sound man.
Deal
Do a
with
sound person.
No.
So,
Do a sound
why would
person.
it be really
What, from
bad?
Spider-Man?
It won't be bad. No, from Star Wars.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the. No. Okay. Yeah, that is good. Your Sam. Your Tusken Raider. Sounds like a really ill.
I got it. I got it.
Like a seal is about to... Now you sound like a sheep.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I made this joke. My friend's brother goes out with this Welsh girl. So I said to her, to say to her brother, bend that sheep over and make it go bah!
I wasn't listening to any of that.
Do you know
Do you want to
what?
hear it again? Right. My friend has a brother who
Okay.
goes out with this girl that lives in Wales, and they live in Wales. So I said, bend that sheep over and make it go bah!
Do you know why Welshmen wear wellies?
Why?
Because the wellies they can slip the sheep's back legs into, so it can't get away.
Whoa.
Oh.
Took a dark turn.
Yeah.
Really fast.
Okay, so that's raping of sheep. Growler and vagina.
How many words are
I
there?
need to learn.
That's
Vagina.
a ridiculous number.
Badge. Pussy.
For JJ.
For JJ. Red carpet.
Minge.
Minge.
Need to mow your lawn.
Growler. No, that's a saying about pubic hair, Potter. Front door. And
The tinkle spot.
C
Glory hole.
word.
cunt.
Glory hole?
No, the glory hole is like
No, the
when
glory
you go
hole
to
is
the
when you stick your
toilets.
penis through it and they suck.
The glory hole's like if you go to the toilet. If you've got a toilet cubicle,
How does it
Alex,
work?
Alex, you've got a toilet cubicle,
Yeah.
and there's like a circle, little hole drilled in. You go in, and then you press on the other side.
You get a
That's
treat.
Oh
with-
god, I put my money in there.
What?
Now that's called paying a prostitute. She did her job, but he didn't get the blow. Katie, why did you look like you were going to throw up then?
'Cause I was
Have you swallowed too
disgusted
much?
He didn't get what he paid for.
Go for it.
So basically, the Star Wars series, I've always finished with Aquaman fact, and obviously, I've saved the best till last. The reason why Aquaman is the best superhero is because he threw a bear at villains. He picked up. Yeah, I know, right? No, we'll keep him that ball.
So basically, a ball's
That's right.
flown over the garden fence, and
It's
we
rolling
want to
towards
keep
us
it.
now.
Don't.
What's he gonna do?
It's my ball!
Bicycle kick. Bicycle kick.
Come get it!
Wrong way.
Alex, he wasn't from there.
Well, it can't be from there. The kid's like 2.
What about from the back?
No.
Anyway,
I really don't think
I
it
would've
came.
been one hell of a kid.
Alex, I really don't think it came from there.
It is his ball. I know his ball.
I know that ball. I've seen that ball.
No good response to that.
I'll try this again.
Ah.
Time for my Aquaman fact. My final Aquaman fact of this series is that Aquaman once threw a bear at someone.
Who was that someone?
Oh my
And it
god.
was just some villains. In one of the issues, he picked up a bear and threw it at
Does
them.
he have a problem with animals that aren't in the water?
Probably.
Or animals that hunt
No.
animals in the water?
He was probably just like, land creature?
Seagulls.
I'll kill you with a land creature.
Seagulls must really piss him off.
Mine.
They don't even
No.
walk on the land and they fly.
God damn you, seagulls.
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
I think that you've definitely finished off with a high there. So
Yeah, well, let's all honour Aquaman. Let's have a moment of silence for him.
is that going to be the Imperial March?
I was thinking in between.
Well, that's a
Go
big
either way.
thank you all from all of us here. We hope to see you again when we start this up next time, where I won't be the host and Katie will.
And B.
Be warned.
Be ready. Oh, I'm just kind of scared. Well, have fun, guys. Bye bye now.
Bye.
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 Banana! Bye-bye.
Yeah, let's
Yeah!